hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. This is our review for Power Season 3. Girl, no. Season 6, Episode 3. If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird. JayBird. Dun, 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 dun. And all that goodness and all that goodness. It is almost 3 a.m. So, if you have not done so, make sure to like this video. It helps our videos get shared on YouTube more. YouTube will share things more if more people like the videos. Okay, please and thank you. You can also comment in the comment section. Conversation is always great. You can also share this video. Just hit that share button. You can share to your Twitter, share to your Facebook. It's also greatly appreciated, okay? And you can also follow me on IG at J_Lees_Corner. And all that I just said is right here. Yep, right there. So always look and watch the videos as well as listen. Let's get this started. Let's see how long this video will be, okay? Anyway, so we see Dre. Dre is at the safe house. Okay, he's at the safe house and his daughter is crying. Okay, and Donovan is there to take him to the courthouse to testify against Alicia Jimenez. Now, he's nervous because, of course, we know that Angela got taken out, but he's thinking that the Jimenez did it. Nope. It was just Tommy, the baby. So Donovan, who's holding Dre's daughter, they walk out the room, and as they walk out, they hear some noises. Okay, they're looking around, as you see, looking around because they see shadows, and they hearing little footsteps or whatever, and they're like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And so we see what goes on, honey. A whole shootout ensues. People come through the doors, through the window, well, not through the windows, but they through the windows to the walls. But you know what I'm saying? They're coming in everywhere, shooting people back and forth, back and forth. So we see, you know, most of the agents are getting taken out one by one by one. But Donovan is using his own body to protect Dre's daughter. As Dre's in the corner, "Give me my bed, give me the baby. Do something with yourself, Dre. Go do something, okay? You all in the corner hiding." But Donovan is literally protecting the little girl as the people around them are getting shot or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? We then see even Donovan get shot like in the shoulder, but he doesn't get killed, shot or whatever. So, you know, they kind of take everybody else out. They hiding in the room, okay? But Dracy is one more dude left, okay? He's coming in the door now. So Donovan like, you know, hide, get low, okay? Just get low. And again, Donovan is shot in the shoulder. So dude come in and he shooting people who are still alive or whatever on the sidelines. But then Donovan distracts him by tossing his phone out, and, you know, he ends up killing the dude. So now it's just Dre, the daughter, and Donovan. Okay, and Donovan is shot in the shoulder. So when he done doing all the shooting, he kind of just slumps down on the floor, you know what I'm saying, holding himself because he was shot in the chest. He tells Dre, "Look, go in the bathroom, you know what I'm saying, close the door, hide out or whatever, because either more of them coming and I need to wait for backup to get here." So Dre do what he say, he go in the bathroom, but Dre looks around, you know, he's looking around or whatever, and he realized, I have a choice. I can either be hiding in this bathroom, or maybe I can do something else. Dre then walks out the bathroom, gets a gun from one of the dead men, comes in, knock Donovan gun off the floor, because again, Donovan's hurt. And, you know, he like, "Man, look, you ain't got to do this," because Donovan see Dre finna try and escape. Okay, he wants to try to get away with his daughter. And he like, "Man, you ain't got to do this." You know what I'm saying? Just don't make the wrong decision. He like, "That's the problem with you." You know what I'm saying? You think you a good guy, but you're really not. Good guys really only finish last or whatever. He like, "I just protected you and your daughter. Like, I took a bullet for her. I didn't ask you to do that. Okay? I didn't ask you for that." Okay? He then shoots and kills Donovan and leaves. This is the crazy part. I feel like Dre did that. And the thing, he not only shot and killed her, he did it in front of his daughter. You see, the daughter, you see, was watching, okay? She saw her daddy pull the trigger. And I'm like, got a little bit of splatter on the daughter. Oh, heifer, Dre, you ain't nothing, okay? Not on this TV show, you not. So, okay, so Dre leaves, and I feel like he did that because if everybody else is deceased, he feel like, okay, I can be gone too, and, you know, they won't really know that I'm the one that did it, okay? And I'm like, Dre's so dumb. Okay, so he leaves, he escapes with his daughter, but he's caught pretty quickly. Okay, he's apprehended, in the train station, and all he had on was some damn sunglasses and a hat. They can still see you, Timmy. We can still see you, bruh. Okay, all the time. So we then see Cooper's boss, whose name I can't remember. I think it's Jacob something or whatever, but we're gonna call him Harry, okay? Because he played Harry on Sex and the City. So Harry, who was Cooper's boss, comes in and he's pissed, okay? Mainly because he shows Cooper that Donovan has been killed, okay? He's like, what? Donovan's gone? Like, what? How did that happen? It was a shootout at the safe house. Andre Coleman got away. We caught him, and the trial got pushed back or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Dre escaped after the Jimenez cartel, did all of this. Now we know that this really was the Jimenez cartel. But I'm like, again, Dre feel like it was them who took out Angela, and that's why he really tried to run or whatever. He like, who did you tell that Dre was there? Like, I just found out when the dude from the DEA told me that Angela, had him snatched Dre up, whatever. It's a lot. I don't know. Well, you better figure it out, okay? Because we're going to trial in a couple days or whatever, and Jimenez, she better not walk. And I'm like, okay, Harry, I hear you. Harry's not for that BS, okay? He is not for the BS. Even though Cooper is just running amok, if you ask me, because he run around, he's so fixated thinking that Ghost, is one to call Angela, and it wasn't. So they then bring Dre in to talk to Cooper because, again, they think, he has a key to whatever. As we see, Dre looks pretty scared, okay? Pretty scared. Mainly because he assumed they knew that he is one who took out Donovan. They think it was a whole just gunfight or whatever, and he just happened to be the lucky one that got away because everybody was protecting him. No, he took out Donovan. That's who you should be mad at. Y'all should have had cameras in their house. Okay, now you know what I'm saying? Scared little Dre looking right here. Cute little Timmy. Cooper said, so what happened? And when Dre realized, oh, they don't know I did it. Okay, he thinking a little bravado in his voice. You tell me. Y'all was supposed to be protecting me, and look what happened. Y'all got all those people killed. And I'm like, Dre, what do you mean? You killed one of them. But anyway, he like, so tell me what happened with y'all. He like, look, you know what I'm saying? The trial got pushed back up, whatever. We don't know what happened. Oh, but Angela got killed too, right? Right? He like, look, that don't matter right now. What matters is you have to still testify in 2 days at court. I ain't testifying because it ain't nowhere y'all can put me that she won't find me. She already found me here. She can find me there as well. I ain't doing it. And he said, well, guess what? You ain't got no choice. Boom. I'm like, well, I guess not. So we see Rashad. Okay, Rashad is out there having really nasty, well, not nasty. He was having really good, nasty, freaky sex, okay? All with some little pretty fine thing or whatever. And I'm like, oh, it must be his wife because we see the ring on her finger, okay? And I'm like, okay, cool. So with the phone ring, it's a business call. They get extra freaky. He takes the call. Wow, you know what I'm saying? They still doing stuff or whatever. I'm like, okay. And she was doing all kinds of things, okay? Put your mouth on it. And she did. And he still took the call. Now, this kind of helps us see, for one, Rashad, you know what I'm saying? He's a little he's not so uppity, okay? He's a little gangster, love it, or whatever. So we then see Knight. He's at the office. Hello, good morning, everybody. Good morning. And we see him and the girl smiling at each other from across the room. I'm looking like, oh, that's so cute. The loving couple looking at each other. But we quickly find out that was not his wife, okay? It was actually his assistant's wife, okay? The one he punched and beat up last week, who now, as you see, has a black eye. So yes, that's the woman he was with, and that's her husband. Rashad is having a sexual relationship with his assistant, or his, whoever this man is, assistant, the program manager, whatever it is, wife. Okay, and as they sit up there right there in this scene, he is dogging Rashad, and she's like, you can't do that. So he already apologized for punching. She's like, leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? He like, well, can you pick up someone? I'm like, oh, you his wife, girl. I'm like, can't trust nobody. Ain't no black man on this show faithful, okay? And as they're on there talking, we then see this person walk in, okay? Her name is Ramona. Now, and she's like a top person within the DNC, the Congress, the political stuff. She's a big wig within that. And she walk in like, okay, I need, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Your services are no longer needed. Thank you so much. You can see me on your way out. And she came in firing people. I'm looking like, what's going on with this? Rashad like, okay, what's going on? She's like, you asked for help, and now I'm here, okay? With my help, we're going to get you the win. You need my people. I got rid of some of your people because I need to be sure that you're the right people in place here, okay? And we have to talk we have to talk campaign support and what you need to win this election. So they want him to win, and they send her in as reinforcements to make sure he does it. And she say, speaking of campaign support, who is James St. Patrick? I'm like, First name on the list is Ghost. Now, these two. Okay, Keisha and Tommy pull up to to Tommy's, I guess, drug warehouse. I'm not sure. And Keisha looks like a girl playing hood. I mean, Lala's acting is just so not, girl, I just can't take it anymore. Anyway, he is coming to show Keisha how he makes his money. I want you to know this. And the first thing Keisha say after getting out the car and looking around is, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Then what are you there for? Okay, what are you there for? And your blinged out sunglasses, your huge hoop earrings, and your slick down baby edges with a toothbrush edges. What, girl? I just cannot. I didn't. And Tommy looks so proud. Keisha is not a Tasha. Okay, she isn't. At all. Keisha isn't even the same Keisha we seen in Belly. I don't know no fucking Kiana. She not, that Keisha. This nothing, girl. Anyway, she there, he like, so, and the team like, what, is that Keisha? What is Tommy doing? Everybody know when you bring a female into the business or whatever, things sometimes go left. With Keisha, it will. I can just see it. Keisha not street smart. Even though she from the hood and still lives in the projects, she not street smart. She too scary. Okay, she the one who y'all get pulled over and she's like, it's a gun in the trunk. Bitch, ain't ask you nothing. What are you doing? That's who Keisha, she's the snitcher of the group, okay? Because as I said before, Keisha snitches without even knowing what she's doing because she just talks too much. Anyway, so again, he like, okay, fine. They at the little place looking around. He's showing around, his crew, you know what I'm saying, Three the Hard Way. Where they at? Where's Three the Hard Way? Oh, here they go. There they go. Okay, so I called them Three the Hard Way. And their real name was BG, Spanky, and 2-Bit, okay? And I said them in order. Spanky is the littlest one, okay? 2-Bit is the one who's always angry. And BG is the bigger one, the darker one, okay? And that's who they are. You know what I'm saying? With Three the Hard Way is, showing him the money that they have made. He's like, damn it, man. And they're like, oh, how you upset? We got all this money. He's like, I gotta pay Jason in clean money. I have to figure out a way to clean all of this money. Girl, what am I gonna do? Figure it out. So we then see Cooper go to see Alicia. Now, we haven't seen Alicia since last season, when she got arrested or whatever. And he's like, you know what, your hitters were sloppy. You know what I'm saying? They went in to take out Andre Coleman, but that didn't work. They only ended up taking out some of the federal agents, okay? And we know you did it. You want some BS or whatnot, and I can't believe you. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe your guys were just in the wrong area around Linwood and Lawton. And he's like, how do you, street in Detroit, how do you know where they were? Oh, is that a admission of guilt? The lawyer like, no, that's a coincidence that she knew what was going on. But however, you know what I'm saying, we already know that your whole case rests on Andre Coleman, who only did it for immunity. And we know that he is just some low-level street dealing dude or whatever. So we suggest that you just take this deal of letting, Alicia get tried and convicted in Mexico, because they already said that if she gets convicted in Mexico, that she will go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So do that, you know what I'm saying? And all will be forgiven and leave it be. He's like, so you think we're gonna let her just walk out of here scot free and she get a ride home and then, you know what I'm saying, she may not even go to jail? Well, I need to be home with my family. We're trying to, we're grieving the loss of my brother, so we just have to get things situated or whatever. He's like, look, you sound crazy. She's like, if you do this, I will move on. You know what I'm saying? I won't be worried about anything. You know what I'm saying? I won't be thinking about things. And if I'm not worried about anything, then Andre Coleman also doesn't have to worry about anything. And I'm like, are you threatening Andre in front of the man? And she was, but you know what I'm saying? He's like, no deal. I'll see you in court. I'm like, oh God. I mean, I thought it was a long shot as well, but I feel like you had to know you needed more than that to say, oh, Dre can't be worried about stuff. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about Dre. They don't care about Dre at all. So we see Ghost and Rashad have a bit of a conversation, okay? And Ghost is pissed because he went down to the Queen's Child Project, which is supposed to be in Raina's name, and he's like, no work has been done. If they have not broken ground, there's no construction people down there working or nothing. Nothing has been done. Rashad, what the fuck is going on? He like, look, man, I don't know how else to say it. We out of money. Okay, we out of money. He then gives some legalese into why all this political red tape has not, happened, all these different political reasons as to why things do take time and he can't rush things and he can't, move mountains, it's just a whole process or whatever. He's like, well, I can torpedo your campaign, like if you don't do what you promised to do. So what do you want me to do about that? He's like, look, I need you to just kind of calm down or whatever. Ghost then sees Ramona. He's like, who is that? Notice a pretty woman, okay? Well, that's Ramona. That's Ramona, and she's here to energize my campaign or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And because the DNC wants me to win, and he's like, okay, so what does that really mean about me? He's like, look, okay, I need you to I need you to get me some private equity, okay? Because I need to make sure that Ramona doesn't see things that she's not supposed to see, like you, okay? So again, leave out the back door, okay? Leave out the back door and get me some private equity. Meaning, get me some illegal money because we both know you illegal and you know I'm illegal, so we just some illegals together, basically. Okay. So we see Tommy and Tasha has a conversation or whatever, and they always sit in the car and smoke a little blunt or smoke a little joint or whatever. And so he like, man, I got this money I need to clean. Like, it's just so hard to clean so much money or whatever. And then she's like, I need a job. You know what I'm saying? I need more money. Like, Ghost is giving me money, but it's just not enough because Ghost is paying Tasha. He's paying Jason, and he's not really making money how he used to. So it's one thing to be paying somebody 20 grand every 20 grand a month when you bring in 20 grand, a day in drugs, whatever. But she ain't doing that anymore. So he's not bringing in the money that he's spending. That's how people go bankrupt. Anyway, so Tommy, like, you know what? We should just have, Keisha open a shop back up and you can work out of the shop. She's like, man, look, Keisha not really fucking with me or whatever. So I don't think she gonna let that happen. Like, look, she need to get over because, this is business and we have to do this one way or the other. Okay. And I'm like, okay. So as they're sitting there, Tommy gets a page or a call. A page. Did he page him? It must have been a text. So I'm like, ain't gonna be a pager. So he gets a text from Jason. He goes down to see Jason. Jason's like, you know what I'm saying? Look, I need you to get me Alicia alive. He's like, what? She's in federal custody. What do you want me to? What do you want me to do? She's in federal custody. He's like, look, I need you to do that. Now, as we see him telling Tommy that, it then kind of just sachets to him telling the exact same thing to Ghost. Okay, he again is playing one brother against the other, telling Tommy, I need you to do this, and telling Ghost, I need you to do this, but not telling either of them. He's asking the other one to do it. I'm like, he ain't shit. Okay, Ghost, like, I told you, I'm not in the game. I'm not in this stuff. I don't care. Okay, if you do this, I will, excuse one of your payments. If not, I want my money. Okay, and you need the money that you paying me because, again, he ain't making that much money. I'm like, Ghost and Tommy, why are y'all bending to Jason's will? I just don't get it. I really, really don't. And so we see Tariq. Okay, Tariq is in school, and he's real simple. He's in school. He is now run out of pills to sell, and the new Tommy and the new Tasha, which is his white roommate, and that black girl. It's like, oh God, we both out of pills. Like we need some more. Go to your connect and re up. Oh, all right, I gotta go back to the city to do that. But we see he done bought a new little Rolex watch, a new little chain. He got all this cash or whatever. We balling. Not really. It can't be that much. Anyway, y'all, y'all should really not do that. Like the point of doing this is to be discreet. He go, Tariq, we all here and rich. Like that don't make no sense. White dude say my family isn't really rich. Like my parents only make 400 grand combined a year, so we're not really rich, truthfully. And it's the truth. Okay, it's the truth. Anyway, so he like, all right, I'll figure something out. Now we see Tasha going to get her daughter from her mama. Her mama was babysitting. You can't come here, late and you can't come here late smelling like weed. You can't do that. Mama, I'm stressed. You leave me alone. Mama, just stop, okay? Who are these other kids? Well, the neighbors saw I was watching my grandbaby, so they said I can probably watch their kids too. And I'm like, oh, Mama got a daycare service. Okay, fine, Mama. He go, yes. Mama, you smell funny, like some weed. Anyway, Tasha looking at her mom get paid from the other client, and she realized, oh, she getting paid in cash. I did a job. And her wheels are just turning in her head over and over and over. So we do see a little later on, I forgot to write it down, but she talking to her mom or whatever. Mom, that'd be real cool. What if we had a business? She's like, what? Well, Mama, like, what if one of the parents who kids you watching, like, what if they child gets hurt? She's like, well, we'll take them to the doctor. I know, what if they said it was your fault? They want to see you. Like, what happens? Like, you really need a license to do this and do that and do this or whatever. We should just open up a daycare. Like, we can get a location, get more kids. It can really work. She's like, oh, what's a great idea, Tasha? Oh, what, Mom? If you would have worked your marriage out and we ain't have to work. I say, well, that's one way to look at it. I really thought her mom was gonna be smart and was gonna say, "You trying to fool me into having a faulty business?" But I guess her mom didn't think about that. But I knew what Tasha was trying to do. But the mama shot that shit down. Okay, and I'm like, her mama older. She probably gonna be babysitting kids all the damn time. So, we then see Tasha goes home, okay? And it's her, yes. And who's in town? Tariq. I told you to stay at school. Well, he never listens to anybody, including you and Ghost. Anyway, he really back to try to re-up on some stuff or whatnot. But I guess so. But he tells her, I just want to check on you and Yas or whatever. So, like, where's my room? Like, oh, baby, you can sleep in Yaz's room. Her bed is too little. Well, okay, you can sleep on the blood mattress. That always deflates. Well, damn it, sleep on the couch. The couch. She like, Tariq. Things are rough. I don't have time for this. Just stop, okay? Leave it alone, okay? And I'm like, first of all, take your ass back to school, okay? And we then see Ghost pops up, saying how he can't get your ass this weekend. Mainly because Jason wants him to kidnap a white woman. Well, she's not white. She's Mexican. Or she's the Jimenez lady. She's the Jimenez lady. But anyway, so, but no, before Ghost got there, when Todd was saying how tough it was, he said, oh, was Ghost not giving you money? It's complicated. Tariq then pulls out a little wad of cash. Not a whole big wad. Maybe 5 grand. It was like this thick. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't much or whatever. Where you get that? Where did that come from? Oh, Kanan. Kanan left it. Kanan, get it off my table. He's like, what? Kanan was a guy. That's your problem. You don't know shit. You think he was, and you know what? I'm not gonna do this. And that's when Ghost showed up after that conversation, okay? And so when he walks in, he said, hey, yes. I'm saying, hey, baby, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Go in your room and play. Tasha, how much does this place cost? It Tariq said, not enough. Shut up, okay? Man, your business. But look, since y'all both don't like my place, y'all both can get out. Ghost, take your son with you to the penthouse. I'm like, I don't think that's gonna even be smart. So they get to the penthouse. Mainly, Ghost is like, you need to stay in school. I'm paying a whole bunch of money for that school. Your ass didn't stay there, okay? But I gotta talk to you about something. Even about your Uncle Tommy. So he's not dead. And Tariq didn't really look shocked. And Ghost immediately noticed he didn't look shocked. How long did you know? How long did you know? And don't lie to me, boy. How long did you know? Look, your Uncle Tommy's not a good person. He can't be trusted. And as long as you is hanging out and talking to him, I can't trust you, son. Like, look, all that I'm doing in life, I'm trying to give it to you when I'm gone. Like, you wouldn't hear everything, okay? Everything, okay? So please, I need you to be on my side in this. Tariq, old bad acting ass. You right, Pops. You can trust me. I love you. And he hugs Ghost, but then he's laughing behind Ghost. But I'm like, Ghost, you can't be this dense. He ain't that good of an actor. I mean, he is, because we all hate Tariq. But I'm saying, like, you have to see through this whole, oh, I trust you. He been lying to your face, bruh. To your face. Don't believe shit Tariq say. But he believes it, hugs the son, and goes off. And, Tariq will say, I got to do this, do that, or whatever, Dad. I don't need to ride, it's fine. But he really, when Ghost leaves, he goes into Raina's room. He didn't have some drugs hidden in Raina's room. His dead sister. And as he pulls the drugs that he got hidden in her room, he sees her picture. The one you got killed. Mm, mm. Okay, so we see Ghost goes to his office. He meets up with Proctor. He tells Proctor, look, shut up. I need, the location. I need to get Alicia. He's like, what? I can't do that. She's in federal custody, Ghost. What are you talking about? Look, I don't care if you don't get me this. I'm dead. So if you don't do this, my blood is on your hands. You can't say that. I just said it. I guess he's serious. But we then see Tommy goes to Proctor's house next. And he tells Proctor, what? I need information on how to get Alicia. Get it for me. Period. Okay. The kicker is when he first came to the house, the daughter's book bag was in the room. And you hear him say, Tommy, what are you doing here? I thought you were dead. What's going on here or whatever? He's like, well, nope, I'm still here. And the daughter then comes back down to get her book bag. Just enough time to not catch Tommy say, I need you to get me the information on where I can get Alicia Jimenez out of police custody, whatever. I'm looking like, oh, first of all, who can talk? I just wonder what other conversations could they have heard with that book bag. Because she left it there for a little bit of a minute, but she came back and got it. Just in the nick of time or whatever. And then I'm like, y'all almost got caught. And y'all have no idea. So we then see Ramona. Ramona goes to see James, basically. She goes to see him at Truth. And they just kind of having a conversation. I was going to say conversate. They were having a conversation or whatever. And we see that they both have kind of done research on each other. He knows about her political desires and how her husband was in the whole scandal or whatever. She knows about his former accusations when he was arrested and all that stuff too. You know what I'm saying? And she bring up to him like, you could be a politician, just it could happen, you know what I'm saying? Because your reputation is only a problem if it's true. Is it true? He's like, well, I was wrongfully accused of some things, you know what I'm saying, but the charges were vacated because someone I cared about a lot, had my back, but it still hurt my, reputation or whatever. He said, you know what I'm saying? I felt like I got to a point where I was damned if I defended myself, but also I appear guilty if I don't. And you know about that, right? She's like, yeah, I guess, you heard about my whole husband thing. So her husband is engulfed in the whole prostitution scandal or whatever, which is kind of, making her look a little bit guilty as well. And so she's having to either defend herself or not. And if she doesn't say anything about not being involved in it, she seems guilty. So again, they, it's a little bit of flirtation too. I can see them two doing some things. I would be here for it. I really, really would. I'm telling you. Anyway, so, like, well, this at Truth, you can relax and whatever. So they have one little drink. And then, she tells him how, because you donated so much money to Rashad's campaign, I'm saying, I want to know what kind of people he has around. And James says, so do I. And they both take a little ship. I can see something happening between them two, but we should see what's going to happen. We then see Ramona invites James to the meeting with Rashad. And Rashad, again, is shocked. Ramona keeps shocking Rashad. The same way Rashad be shocking James. I guess it goes that way. So she tells Rashad that because he's going to be on a campaign trail, she wants James and his wife Tasha to be here, you know what I'm saying, and still spreading his message. And then go say, well, I don't know if I can do that because me and my wife, unfortunately, are going through a divorce. And I'm like, So we later see that they then asked to meet up with Tasha, Ramona, and Rashad without Ghost. And so when she walks in, she's like, oh, you look familiar. She's like, yeah, I get that or whatever. Oh, yeah, your husband, he couldn't keep a dick in his pants either. I'm like, couldn't keep a dick in his pants either. You don't know that woman to just be all about bitch. But anyway, whatever. So Rashad, like, I'm so sorry to hear about you and James getting a divorce. I know how hard it can be, to lose a child. Don't act like you care about me. You use my daughter's death and funeral as a whole goddamn campaign. Fuck you. She just wasn't nice. I'm paraphrasing, but that's what she said to him. She just did not say F you. So Ramona then said, I know how it can be. Going through divorce is hard. It's humiliating, and sometimes all you want to do is kind of just, go into yourself and just not really want to be out there, whatever. But you can't do that. You have to learn that if your house is burning down, you can rise from within the ashes. Okay, because Tasha brought up how y'all want me and James to be out here, gallivanting as a happy family, even though our life is imploding, around us, whatever, and that's crazy. But once Ramona brought up how, you can use those burned ashes and make something of yourself, do that. And then Rashad said, what could I do for you to help you want to do this? And she thinks, I need a new business, okay? Some income. And I want to open up a daycare. I need you to fast track the plans, the contracts, the whatever I need to do it. I need you to fast track it so I can open my stuff. And then she says, done, okay? He'll do it. And then Tasha gets up and walks away. I guess that's what it is. We see a little scene. Tariq is in his room with his friends, his roommate, and then two random girls. Black girl comes in. I can't think of what black girl's name is, okay, but I'm gonna figure it out eventually. Black girl comes in like, oh, I guess I'll come back. He's like, no, you can come in. Hey, y'all gotta get out. He kicks out his own roommate. He's like, but this is my room too. He's like, I don't care if it's your room too. Right now, it's my room. Get out. You two, get out too. And they all leave. I'm looking like, oh, I guess he's the boss around there. Anyway, him and black girl, that is so horrible, play in chase, are playing chess. And she said, you seem like things have been off. You know what I'm saying? What's up? So we see in this scene that he's able to talk to her, for one, and she's able to see when something is wrong with him. I don't need Ghost 2.0 with Tariq and this girl. I just don't. I don't. I'm telling y'all, the spinoff needs to be Rashad as the governor. And it can maybe include Dre in some kind of way. It does not need to include Tariq and this girl, and no, we do not need Ghost 2.0. There's no point in having another show, season, or series about people from the ghost world dealing drugs. We've seen that story for 6 seasons, but I digress. Anyway, he tells her a lot of things have been going crazy at home, whatever, so he just kind of focused on that. And she says, well, I know, like, 'cause my brother died, and after he died, my mom she just never sober. She's only sober when she first wakes up. And after that, she's back to being a drunk. How her brother was killed and the robbery gone bad. And I'm like, I hope that isn't like tied to something from before. But we shall see. Anyway, she asked, like, what happened to your sister? Like, I read about something happened with her in the news. He like, this is weird because, like, she's my twin. And it's like half of me is gone. And I can never get it back. And I just feel so alone without her. And she's like, you're not alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm like, oh, they're going to be a couple. He then confides and said, look, the reason I'm really, acting weird or whatever is because I ran out of pills. And my connect, who I got my pills from before, he's dead. So I'm just kind of ass out. I'm like, okay. Again, she gonna give him a reason to do something else. I'm not here for Tariq being Ghost 2.0. I'm just not. I'm so not. I don't like it at all. Anyway, we see Tommy and Two Bit and Spanky and BG come up with a plan to get to Alicia or whatever. And then they're like, we only have a little open window to where she's in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? And when she's in the bathroom, that's the only time that we'll be able to, get this done. So they had an inside man who's going to make it to where she's going to have to be in the bathroom. But they have to know at what point she's going to be in the bathroom. And then BG say, well, I can go in there. They're like, man, that was spot your big black ass a mile away. Like, that's not gonna make any sense. And then Keisha walks in. I'm looking like, oh. So Keisha is gonna be the one in the bathroom. I'm like, she can barely do it. Okay, if you say so. Whatever. Because I'm just like, that doesn't make any sense. Because Keisha don't know what she doing most of the damn time. She shouldn't be in there, but I digress. So we then see Ghost at the courthouse. So Ghost is at the courthouse in like an elevator janitor fixer upper, elevator janitor fixer upper, like a worker uniform or whatever. But I'm like, nobody noticed that James St. Patrick is in the courthouse. No one sees James St. Patrick in the, but no one does. So we see Keisha walking in and she looks nervous, like so much so that she almost just walks out because it's just too much. Because I can't do this, but she goes in, and and I'm like, I think all she has to do is like be in the bathroom. That's it, and she's nervous or whatever. But I don't care. So we then see Alicia's in court, and it was like a scene, scene. So we see Ghosts. Okay, we then see Keisha walking in. We then see Alicia in the courtroom. Okay, we then see they bring in Dre too early, and Alicia sees that he's the person testifying. So she's like, and he looks nervous, like, get him out of here. So you see him being taken out. Now, in the midst of all of that, we see the bailiff, who was the inside man, gives her some water or whatever. And she's drinking the water a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And then she gets sick, okay? She's coughing or whatever, and she gets sick and she has to be taken to the bathroom. Okay, and as she's being taken to the bathroom, Ghost is seeing it all happen, like piece by piece by piece. So he then see Alicia being taken to the bathroom, and he just Ghost is literally in the courtroom around all these people. He has on a hat and smoke frost, and he's seen her going in there. He sees Keisha come out the bathroom. Okay, he then sees Dre being taken out the court. So he's seen Dre come out the courtroom. He's seen all this stuff. Okay, I think he even sees Two Bit in them. Do you see Two Bit in them? When he sees Keisha, he knows something's up. He knows something ain't right or whatever. So we then see Dre sees Ghost. He's like, this is weird. So when Dre's all that, so Ghost then leaves. Okay, he's going out of the place. So we then see the EMTs go get Alicia. The EMTs is Two Bit and Spanky. Ghost is leaving. He's in the parking lot. As he's leaving, he's in the parking lot. He see Tommy, also in an EMT outfit, and he then see Two Bit and Spanky with Alicia, putting her in the ambulance, and he then realizes Jason sent us both to do the same job. So they both realize that Jason did this, except Ghost looks more pissed, because he didn't do it, and Tommy kind of won or whatever. So we then see Jason has Alicia. Alicia, tell me this and that and this and that, because I want these ports. Or I'll kill you. Do you have a cigarette? So she gets a cigarette, she smokes it or whatever. I'm like, did she want her last one? And then she says, go fuck yourself, okay? Because whoever did this to me will do this to you. So whatever, you know what I'm saying? He then shoots her in the chest and in the head or whatever, kills her dead. And Tommy's like, Jason, why did you do that? What was the point of you? What was the point of you having me go get her to bring her to you alive if you were gonna kill her? He said, because I wanted to make sure that she was dead. And that was it, And he says, is that why you also sent Ghost to do the same thing, to be there too? Well, I figured if you both went, at least one of you would do it. And I'm pretty surprised that it was you. And it was him because he has help. Ghost has no one. Okay. Anyway, we then see Ghost go to Proctor. He's pissed off because, Proctor told Tommy where to get the information. He's like, what you want me to do, man? Tommy's Tommy. Well, period. I'm fucked, okay? I need money. I need this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just can't believe that. So we then, at the same time, he gets a text from Jason. Like, you didn't kill Alicia. You did not bring me Alicia. I want my money. Period. And he tells Proctor, see, I'm fucked now. He's like, look, you need money? Go to who has money. I'm like, please don't tell me who we gonna call. Who did he call for money? He called this. We all hate Simon. We all can't stand Simon. Okay, I'm like, this is the only rich person you know. I would say, you know what? I'm going to sell drugs again. I'm going to do that, period. But I guess he did not. Stein then says, I think it's whatever his name is. He's calling him to ask him to loan him money through the Queen Child Project or whatever. He's like, would you have enough money to like buy yourself out or whatever? Why take out a loan again? He's like, well, my money is spoken for by somebody else. So my assets are spoken for. So I just kind of got to figure things out. And then he says how, oh, it's gonna be great. Now we'll work more together, whatever. And now I have even more ownership, stake in Raina's legacy. And you could tell that James wanted to wring his neck for saying that I did as well, but I guess I couldn't do that because it's a TV show. So, but again, Ghost was pissed at that. So we do see that Tommy tells Keisha, like, you know what I'm saying, I need to clean more money. And so we need to let Tasha, I talked to Tasha, I need her help. No, you want to clean money through my shop? He's like, it has to happen. She says, no, I'll do it, okay? You don't need her, forget her, whatever. And Tommy said, fuck that bitch. I'm like, but that ain't what you said in the car earlier. Like, you are still cool with Tasha, Tommy. You ain't shit. Anyway, so now Keisha say she gonna wash money. Keisha don't know how to wash money. Keisha don't know yet. Girl, I can't get with Keisha being, rowdy and body now. Cause she's a snitch. And she don't even know it yet. But I guess it is what it is. So we do see Cooper talking to Drake, because again, now Alicia's dead. They know she's dead. They found her dead body. And so he's free to go, because again, there's no one to testify against if she's gone. However, he can't go into witness protection. He can't get his daughter back or whatever, because, we need you to help us get Angela's killer. We need you to help us get Ghost. You're back. What is it? You are double crossing me or whatever. You can't do this. All I know is I seen Ghost at the courthouse today, and that's all I know. And I'm like, well, he don't know nothing about Angela because he was in custody when it happened. Anyway, he like, well, you know what? You must be crazy. It's impossible that Ghost was at the courthouse. That wouldn't happen, but he was. He was, and he walked right past y'all. But I digress. He do say, but I'll be back in touch. So now Dre is free. Ish, okay, but people on the street know he probably was snitching, so how free is he? Anyway, we then see Ghost. Ghost calls Tommy out the blue, end of the episode. What the fuck do you want, Ghost? You know what I'm saying? Look, don't you wonder why Jason put us both for the same job? He like, doesn't matter. He's like, look, you know what I'm saying? Don't you see? He planned both of us to make money. He's like, well, yeah, I know that, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Look, we should both cut our losses and take them out. You know what I'm saying? You can always find a new connect, you know what I'm saying? I thought about the game, Ghost, and I think this is the thing. Ghost is calling Tommy because Ghost, like, look, Ghost is telling Tommy, Jason is the one who was putting us against each other and running our pockets. It makes sense for us to team up and take him out. Whereas Tommy feel like, you only calling me because you have no one else and you need me. Why are you trying to work with me, to do my job? And Ghost said, because I've always done it better. I'm looking like, Ghost, you can't have that ego, bro. Like, you can just say, because we both have a common enemy that is making us do things. And when Jason killed Alicia, Tommy wasn't really happy. But Tommy was kind of mad that you made me go through all this just for you to do the thing I could have did myself. It's just kind of crazy. But I'm like, it's kind of crazy. So he tell Ghost, the next time you see me, I'm gonna cancel Christmas on you. So go fuck yourself. And he hangs up. So I wish they could work things out, but I guess they cannot. Anyway, that was the whole episode. Oh, it's only 3:38 in the morning. So if you have watched this whole thing, I need you to put in the Flintstones, the Jetsons, I Love Lucy, or the Honeymooners. I don't know why those four shows just popped in my head, but put a character from one of those shows, okay, and talk about a scene or something. Man would be I don't know, because I don't remember. Oh, well, I'll say from, girl, I don't know. Put something. Peace.
Whoa.